All right, we're good to go.
All right. Welcome to the Dixie Vodka 200 from Homestead Miami Speedway, the season finale for the Truck Series. Currently, we have 4 drivers still in contention for the championship, and those drivers being Reese, who is in the lead by 12 points over Gaming Freak in second, and behind them we have Jeff Bolton, who's 5 points behind Gaming Freak, and Manuel 30 points behind the leader, Reese, who has some work to do. And that's the last 4 drivers that are still in contention for this race. And let's see where they all are as we go through the starting grid. Starting on pole is the 22 of Slicks Flame, and alongside him is the 10 of Zebel, 77 of NASCAR Fan in the for Texas Motorsports, and the 21 of Torak. 15 is Super Destroyer, and the 63 of Sean Ard. The 88 of Monster, who qualified into this race on speed, and the 52 of F. 57 is MC, and the 53 is Panos Boy. The 9 is Lipsy, and the 56 is Truex Fan. The 99 is Teague, and the 33 is Zombie. He's the 11 of EXO, and one of the championship contenders, the points leader, Reese, in the 24. The 19 of Last NASCAR Fan, of making his final fill-in start in the 19, and the 71 of Kyle is to his outside. The 02 of Commander Brick, and the 58 of Soccer. And behind them, you have the 54 of Josh, and the 12 of I'm Bored, moving up to the Cup Series next season. Then you have the 74 of Giuseppe, and the 78 of Quad Kid Boy, contending for the Cup title, and the 35 of Kenyon, and the 49 of Ebenezer Splooge. The 32 of Mega Man, and the 2 of Patrick Miller, and the 31 of Legends, and the 81 of Ottercat. The 50 of Outlaw, and the 07 of Byron Fan. The 45 of Mark the Bully, and the 28 of Gaming Freak. Don't tell me. And the 7 of Noisy, and the 51 of Jeff Bolton. The 1 of Manuel, and the 23 of Hector. The 05 of Braden, and the 30 of Professor Prost, and rounding out is the 09 of Loading, because I forgot Jaden's truck. So that might change. We'll update
I sent it to you in DMs. I send you every new car and new truck in DMs.
I know. I just don't know why it didn't show up. Oh, I know why. Because my bad. Must be the 94 or whatever. So that'll switch things around. Apologies for that. Let's see where the championship contenders are all at after this qualifying. Starting with the 24 of Reese, who is looks like maybe mid-pack up to the front, maybe. Gonna figure that out in a minute here. So it looks like starting towards the back, and then behind them you have Gaming Freak, his teammate, who starts on the inside just a few rows back. Then to Manuel, who starts just behind Gaming Freak. Then last but not least, Jeff Bolton, who will start about mid-pack on the bottom. But the new pole winner is Noisy in the 7. Here we go. And I should probably turn better cautions on. There we go. Here we go. Chevy, Ford, Toyota, and Toyota round to the top 5. This race will start the season finale weekend here at Homestead. It'll be the 77 of Noisy, leading the 71 of Kyle. Pace truck is in, and these trucks are about to go racing for 81 laps here at Homestead. Green flag, and more racing. Noisy led them to the line, but it looks like it's going to be Truex fan who leads them to the line to lead lap 1, and he's got MC all over his back bumper, trying to make something happen. MC gets a little bit tight, has to back off the throttle a little bit. Now Evan 3rd place. Noisy on the outside of 3 wide. That's for the 2nd spot. Mark maybe trying to go 4 wide as they are 4 wide. Kyle being shoved to the top. That gets sorted out all quickly. Lap 3 of 81. Top 2 have cleared the rest of the field, but the rest of the field is jockeying for position here. There's Ev on the outside of Zevel. And now the 81 going to his inside as he slips up the racetrack. Now Zevel's up in 3rd. And here's Jeff Bolton, one of the championship contenders. Now on the inside of this 3 wide, he'll get the spot. Now he's on the inside of Mark, and with a little bit of a push from Exo. Zombie shoves Mega Man up the track for a position back there. So they're still going 3 wide, and now Jeff Bolton has broken into the top 5. And I'd say, depending on where the 24 of Reese is, he right now has the championship in his hands. That outside line not firing off that well so far, as now he's pushed it to the outside. Still working 2 by 2 down to lap 6. Here it looks like MC is going to try and close in on Truex fan for the lead. Now Connor going to the inside of Zevel. Tried to. The big block back there. That was, oh, we have a spin. And Manuel's in it. Manuel spins down the back stretch. And it's with his teammate, well, technical teammate Legends. Caution's out. Oh, no, the caution actually isn't out, but it will be thrown.
Well, if Manuel's chances of winning the championship are low now, it's...
Yep. That might have just been the end of Manuel's hopes to win a championship in the Truck Series. Let's see what happened. It was off of turn 4. In those 2 cars, you see the 31 and the 1 down there hitting the inside wall. Let's get a better look at it. And it looks like The 99 taps the 1 in the left rear, sends him into the wall, and Legend's just nowhere to go. Just an innocent victim of that. And both Manuel and Legends hit the inside wall really hard. And only on lap 7, we already see a championship contender might have just been taken out of contention here. And those two teams, Michael Cormidas Racing and Truex Fan Racing, don't have the best of histories, and I don't think that incident is going to make it any better.
Oh, it won't.
But that puts us under our first yellow flag. And it looks like all the leaders are coming down a pit road. Down through the short chute, or not the short chute, the pit road entrance, as every single truck goes on a pit road. We'll keep you updated on the 1 status when we can. But now, let's see who will win the race off pit road. And it looks like the 56 taking 2 tires, and really the 74 had to back off for him there. As 56 will win the race off pit road with MC behind him. And now I look at the 1 who looks like he's just entering his stall.
All right.
Gonna look at how much repairs that 1 car will get. Looks like taking 4 tires, which is a no-brainer after having an incident like that. And he will hold himself into the pits to try and get those repairs. Now, I think the only worry that he's going to have is going a lap down, as the pace car is just entering turn 3. All while that 1 car is still, or the 1 truck is still on pit road. Now he's exiting pit road, but how much speed will he have lost is the question.
Quite a bit, I would say.
There he is exiting pit road. And he and the 31 Legends will get caught up with the rest of the field. But yeah, under the yellow flag with 72 laps to go, as we just entered lap 10. And it looks like the field is all here, so we will be going green this time by. Looks like they'll all get double file, and we will be restarting on lap 10. Coming to lap 11. It'll be Truex Fan, MC, Connor, Josh, and NASCAR Fan. Josh had just broken into the top 5, as well as Connor. Here we go. No trucks out of the race thus far.
And here we go.
Going into the first restart.
First restart. Green flag.
Looks like Truex Fan gets a pretty good jump. Now Connor to the inside. Having ripped the seem pretty better. Now here comes NASCAR fan arriving onto the scene. What will he do in his one of his final few races full time? Let's say fan out 3 by 3 behind him. Now here comes Outlaw to the inside, trying to take the race lead away. NASCAR fan in the middle. Connor up top. Now here comes Jeff Fulton, the 51. We were just talking about him breaking into the top 5 in the last green flag run. Now he's in a second place. And if he were to win this race, it would probably guarantee him the championship. But not unless the 24 of Reese is also up here, which we will also have to keep an eye on him. Where is he? It looks like he's being shuffled in the middle, actually the back of the pack there. He's going to have to make up some spots if he wants to even have a shot at this 51. So they fan out 3 by 3. Now Ev to the inside of Jeff Bolton as the top 5 have broken away from the pack. And almost contact between the 52 and the 51. '51 storms to the outside, trying to get to the outside of the 52. As they're 3 wide now for second. Barely any room being given between these 3. Outside goes to Zevel. He's going to have the advantage over Commander Break. He's going to have a run as they're 4 wide down the front stretch here at Homestead. 4 wide down the front. Still 4 wide off of turn 2. Maybe 4 wide for 2 rows deep. Now they get that all sorted out. But you saw Jeff Bolton go 3 wide to the bottom and take 3rd place away from Commander Break, who's going to try and fight back. Bolton cuts in front of Brick. But the 02 is not giving it up yet. But I believe he has to. Now here comes the 09 of Loading with a huge run to the inside. Brick slides off the racetrack. Now here comes the 09 out Loading. Still jostling back there. As I think I saw, yeah, that's the 24 of Reese. 24 of Reese has also entered the picture and is now inside the top 15. He's got a mirror full of the 22, though. And that outside line is not really where we want to be. Now here comes the 22 to the inside. Giuseppe now to the inside of the 24. As he will start dropping on that outside line, presumably. But it's Outlaw now who leads over Ev, over Jeff Bolton, who we're keeping our eyes on here. And now Bolton's trying to go for second. And a win in this race would really mean, well, it would really mean his title hopes would be perfected here. And now, unofficially, I believe the 51 is the championship leader. But now you start to see the 09 of Loading now to the inside of the 51. Side by side on the front stretch. Looks like Bolton gets a better run and clears the 09. Now we'll start to see how much pressure this 52 gives the 50. Just notice that we have a lot of 50 numbers up inside the top 3. 50, 51, and 52. Single file for about the top 8. See guys trying different grooves. The outside not really working for Loading there. Now he has some pressure from Zevel, or that's not Zevel, Exo behind him. Bolton slides up the racetrack. Now Loading's gonna try and get him on the inside. Close to contact. Loading can't make the pass. Now it looks like Outlaw has slowly started to put a gap between himself and Ev. Exo's still right on the back bumper of the 09. Now the 11 starts to slap the racetrack. Now the 52 messes up. Now here comes the 51 of Bolton. What a story it would be. Craig Popgris, or the team owner Craig Popgris, in his first ever season as a driver and team owner, to come home with a championship in the Truck Series. And remember, Popgris Grand Prix is in their first season in the Shell and Truck Series. And like I just said, what a win this would be if he were to take home the title. But only time will tell, as we have about under 60 laps to go here at Homestead. So now I believe we might start to see a green flag run on our hands here. The question is, when do they pit? Check on the 1. All the way back in almost last in this pack, but Gaming Freak also not doing well either. Just in front of the 1. Yeah, Gaming Freak's got to have a mess up from the 24, his teammate, or else he might have just lost his championship here. And now the 24 sits in the 18th position. .49 of Ebenezer Splooge against the 11 of Exo for 5th. And Ebenezer looks like we've gotten the spot off of turn 2. Oh, Ebenezer's in the wall. 49 gets into the wall, and that position is going to be gone instantly. Now, might just lose 2, maybe 3 extra spots from that wall tap. Take a replay on it again. Looks like just sends it, gets too high, hits the wall, then hits it again when the safer barrier ends. Common mistake here from Homestead. Here's Bolton to the inside of the 52. This for second. Ev had been holding on to second for a little while, but now the 51 is giving him massive pressure, and he's going to clear him for second place. So now Jeff Bolton is into the second position. Oh, but he runs up the racetrack, gets very close to the wall. Now the 52 might strike back. He does. Side by side into 1. Now out of 2, 52 is going to clear the 51. He's got to get up, though. Now the 51, I think, will have to yield that position, so the 52 will stay in the second position.
All right.
But it has been Outlaw who has led most of the laps here today.
Question, and I'm genuinely curious about this. Let's say that Bolton does win this race. How many positions would Reese have to be if he still wants to try to clinch the championship, or is it just or does Bolton secure it no doubt?
Well, there certainly has to be a certain position, because if my calculations are correct, Bolton is maybe 20 points behind, under 20 points behind, somewhere around that. We'll have to look at the standings right now.
I'll get it. And we're talking about entering Miami, right?
Yes, entering Miami. Bolton is 17 points behind the 24. So right now the 24 runs let's see, the 24 runs in 18th. So right now, it looks to be the 24 who would have the championship.
All right.
But Bolton would need, I think Bolton would need 2 more. He would need the lead as of right now.
Yeah, he would need to lead for right now to try and see if he can at least get the championship.
But then I believe it'll be a tie, which will to decide who the tie would go to.
Does it go off of whoever has the most wins?
Well, I think does Reese have any wins this season?
Reese won at Charlotte.
Okay, so then it would probably have to go down to average finish. Well, actually, no, it would go down by wins if Bolton did win the race. So then that would mean Bolton would get the tiebreaker.
Does he won more recently?
He won Talladega in the spring.
I forgot about that.
But I don't think he knew that would probably be the most crucial win entering the chase. Bolton running the high side, so is loading. Running lower, and so is Outlaw. How about Teague making some noise? We know that he had that incident with Manuel, which will ultimately probably end his championship hopes. But Teague is having a nice run here in 11th, just trying to get around his teammate Mr. Zombie. Sean Ard's in the wall in the back there.
Oh.
Tagged it pretty hard. He was running I believe 19th. Yes, he was. He was running 19th. Will now drop down to 22nd. How about breakup going up to the 4th? Oh, one down low. That is Panos boy coming to the pits.
Here we go. Pit stops underway. Panos is going to be the first to pull in.
Indeed. Oh, contact there.
Ooh. Mega Man
That was
and
close.
Lipsy having contact on the front stretch.
Looks like Noisy's the pole sitter is now on the pit road. So is Kyle.
I saw Patrick Miller as well.
Yeah, Patrick Miller, last NASCAR fan. Josh.
Oh, he's coming in. Yep, here we go. We're starting to see more come down pit road.
Yep. Manuel's in. Now the leader Outlaw comes in. Zella stays out.
Is Reese coming in?
Let's see. Yes, Reese is coming in.
All right. So the two guys that we need to keep an eye on coming in on the same cycle. Or same
Yep,
strategy.
you see Bolton kind of got held up by the Reese's teammate there, Professor Prost. We'll see how this pit stop goes for the 51.
Oh.
Luckily, they phased through each other right there.
Yeah. I feel like Bolton might get the better of Reese in this pit stop. He was able to get a stall before Reese, but we always need to keep sure that there are no errors. And no errors
Looks
for
like
that 51.
No errors for the 51.
Reese,
He's got the 46 to the outside. And
Reese.
Looks like the 52 is going to pick up the spot from the 50. As Bolton gets ahead of Ebenezer.
Reese comes out of pit road. How many positions he lose? Not.
We'll have to
probably going to
see.
be around the same position that he was when he came in.
Bolton stays third. Ev looks to have gotten ahead of Outlaw there. And now Panos boy, I believe, will be taking the lead right here.
That depends.
Unless Ev
Still
hold it down there.
Here comes the 52. Ev might get it.
And no, the 52 will take the race lead. Does the 53 make a crossover?
I don't think. No, he's not.
No.
Yet. So
there's loading coming out pit road. '53 still behind the 52. Now he goes to the inside.
Oh, that was way close to each other. And Panos now clears the 52 for that lead.
Yep. Now we might have a little battle for the lead on our hands. Look at this move. Mark the Bully to the inside of Soccer and Jeff Bolton, who has really dropped back.
Bolton's starting to fall back. That's going to help the 24.
But also, may it have come down to strategy for the 51 that put him back there.
Well, actually, it depends on how far back the 24 is.
I think Bolton's got to get in front of this 15. Oh, the 15 gets tight, close to contact, but the 51 clears him.
That almost ended catastrophically for the 51
Oh,
team.
wow. The 24 is all the way back in 29th, and the 51... Oh, we were just viewing him. The 51 is all the way up in 9th position. So right now, if it were to finish like this, and Bolton's trying to make a pass on Soccer now for 8th, then Bolton would have the title, because Reese looks to have made a big error on his pit stop.
And so now at this point, Reese just needs to make sure he can pick up at least a few positions, so he can keep a sizable gap in the points between him and Bolton.
Yes.
Oh,
as we're halfway
Bolton
home.
goes high. Here comes the 0-2. Bolton
Yep.
trying to fight back against Brick.
Brick, remember, he was 4th when Bolton was in 3rd up at the front. Here comes the 52 trying to get back at the 53. And what a day it would be for Crockers Grand Prix if not only one of their trucks won the race, but the other truck came home with the championship.
Reese has yet to have made any moves.
Yeah, all the way back in 29th still. And how spread out they are, it's going to get harder and harder to make moves. So I think it's a very grim situation for that 24, but the race is not over yet. Still have another 40-something laps to go.
Jeff Bolton back on the inside of that 0-2 in the back and trying to regain a position.
Looks like to no avail. Bolton backs out, and now he's 10th. Here's Slick's Flame to the inside of Mega Man. With Last NASCAR Fan just ahead of them. Whoa, almost contact. We've seen too many close calls off of turn 4. And now Jeff Bolton has a run on the 0-2 of Commander Brick. Will he take it down the back straightaway?
I'm gonna check something real quick. I'll be right back.
Bolton looks like he's gonna try and get to the inside of the 0-2. He does. And now 51 will regain 9th place from the 0-2. That's another spot up from the 24. Now he has a 58 in his wake. Now he's going to go to the inside of him. And now Jeff Bolton's up into the 8th spot. What a run this 51's been making. 2 spots in just 1 lap. As there's a big, some guys getting loose back there. Right now the leader is Panos Boy. There's a lap truck, 2 lap trucks all the way in turns 3 and 4. Yep, that's Legends and Manuel. It looks like Panos has pulled away from the 52. Even if he's on older tires.
Uh,
58 back to the inside of the 51 down here.
Can I help you?
What?
Marlon just decided to jump onto me for no reason.
Oh.
Yeah, can I help
Sounds like Marlon.
You need a. Your father's busy. I got stuff.
But anyways,
go.
Anyways, 51 loses a spot to the 58. Now he's back to 9th. He goes up the racetrack now. The 0-2 commander breaks looking to the inside. He gets tight and cannot make the pass. 51's got a big run the 58, though. Now he might try and take this. And he now has a run on the 58. Will he point his truck to the inside? He does. '51 back to 8th. Boy still has Ev cleared by about 0.2 of a second. Ev goes up the racetrack once again, loading now, arriving on the scene. Try and take second place. One of the wall, that's Soccer. He's gonna get passed by Brick and also the other Monster Energy car of Super Destroyer. And now loading to the inside of Ev, he will easily swoop by the 52. '52 looks to be struggling right now in the 3rd position behind that 53. But the 09 is really fast, and now he's looking for something. '09 right on the back bumper of the 53. He backs up his exit. Now he might have a look to the inside down the back straightaway. No, he's going to save it for turn 3, maybe. And the 09 right on the back bumper. He has yet to make a move. Now he goes to the inside.
Here comes loading.
And down to the inside. The 09 of loading is your new race leader. Looking back at all these battles back here, Slick Flame to the inside of 78. No avail there. Zebel to the inside of Outlaw. And now Zebel gets ahead of the 50. With the 49 arriving on the scene there. I don't think the 53 has left the 09 yet.
No, not yet.
Looks like just really struggling on the exit of 2 back in the dirty air of the 09. Now he goes to the top side. Ev down low. This is the battle for second place. This will allow loading to just pull away while these two battle. And Ev retains second spot. Now Outlaw back to the inside. Panos Boy not having a good truck, good handling truck right now. Oh, one of the wall, few in the wall. Kyle, I saw, was one of them. MC, I think, was the other.
Race almost got into the wall.
Yeah, Reese has been struggling. Now he's back in 30th. Lost a spot. I think it's over for him if this race stays green. But It's never over till it's over. As now they catch a lap truck. That is the 31. Oh, contact. 49 got into the 53 and really got sideways. What a save. That could have been the caution that I was just speaking about. And, oh, Ev's in the wall. Outlaw goes to second as the leader loading laps, this is about laps to 31. And now under 20 laps to go until the champion is decided here at Homestead. And right now, I think it would be in favor of the 51 of Jeff Bolton as he catches the 45 of Mark the Bully. And Legends is on a pit road. I think I saw one other truck on pit road as well. Oh! 88 of Monster contact with a 35 of Kenyon. That was another close call. Man, it looks like the two lap trucks, Manuel and Legends, are now on pit road. Anyone else come in? Payoff's boy has.
Yep, he's coming in.
Oh, Outlaw to the wall. Zell wants to take evasive action going low.
Keep an eye on the 51 and 24 whenever they come in.
51 hasn't pitted yet.
Out. What about the 24?
24. I don't think it's... No, he isn't pitted either. But I think a lot of them, if not all of them, will come down this time.
Keep an eye on that 51.
Bolton stays out. 45 comes in. Does the 24 stay out or come in? 24 stays out. Oh! Oh, the 74's around into the inside wall. It's going to be yellow. Giuseppe into the inside wall. Caution is out. Unbelievable.
Well, that's gonna toss it up for the 51 and 24.
And this changes everything. The 51 and if you're the 51, that is exactly the opposite of what you wanted to see. I mean, you're still in the lead lap, but you're going to have that 24 right behind you. As all these guys have to go around once again. Wow. That is unreal.
Yeah, but if you're the 51 and 24, you still need a pit, which, yep, they're doing right now. That's gonna close in the gap. Championship.
That is gonna shorten the gap.
That might have. Hey, did Gaming Freak stay out? Or did he come?
Gaming Freak did stay out. He stayed out.
Oh, we might have a third contender in this thing.
Yep, Gaming Freak, who ran about 40th all race, might just be in this thing now.
Yep. So now we reach Gaming Freak and Jeff Bolton in this thing.
Well, let's take a look at what happened in the 74 of Giuseppe coming off turn 4. Looks like a tap from the 58 there, slight misjudgment maybe, but either way, 74 gets hooked off the 58's front bumper and goes hard into the inside wall, driver's side, and it breaks the engine, and he slides to the bottom of the entrance of turn 1, and that causes the caution. But let's see who gets the better edge here.
Am I muted?
No.
Oh. Hold on.
We're going to have a restart inside 10 to go, I believe. But this is going to come down to the wire. Bolton gets out ahead of the O2 of Commander Brick. And Reese is stuck on pit road. Oh, never mind. He's just getting his tires changed. As they're 3 wide off pit road, maybe. And Reese will start at the tail end of that line. As 22nd on back is a lap down. Right now being given to the 45 as the free pass car. A lot of these guys have to go the rear end. So we'll see how that goes.
How close is the champion?
Right now, we'll have to see where they're scored at the line. Because a lot of these guys are lapped down. Gonna have to wait here.
Ha! It's hot.
So waiting for everything to cycle through. Now it looks like the 22 is being scored as the leader. And he's all the way back here. And the 51 is in 8th, unofficially. And the 24 is in 21st. So the last car in the lead lap is the 24, who was in 21st. And now he's within range to steal the title. But Gaming Freak is also in 19th. So think about that as well. But either way, this is going to come down to the wire. But right now, it looks like Reese would be the champion.
Oh,
Connor, you're not muted.
yeah, I just realized that.
But right now, unofficially, Reese would be the champion of the Dogecoin Truck Series if it were to finish this way. So Jeff Bolton's really got to make up some spots here. It's gonna do this now, so it has no effect on the leaders. It looks like all the leaders will pass by relatively quickly. Unless somebody like the 45 is going to hold him up. Never mind, he's going to let them all through. Oh, they're still side by side back there. This is not going to be good. Looks like the 51 will be okay. As for these guys, I don't think so much. But here we go. Either way, this is going to come down to the wire. Free pass will go to the 45. 63 and 31 are making contact back there. Here we go. This is it. This is what it comes down to. Who will be the champion of the Truck Series? Green flag. Loading gets a good start, jumps down in front of the 22. As the 22 falls back. He's got a problem, I believe. 52's up in a second. As a lot of them are slow. Brick falling back through the field. Here they come into turn 1, 4 wide contact, slick flame up the track. Sean Hart almost hits him. Still clean. Nobody's wrecked yet. Loading with the lead. Under 10 laps to go. Coming to 9 to go. This time by Gaming Freak gets into slick flame. Still running good. Keeping it clean. Keeping it green. Right now, Jeff Bolton in the catbird seat. But where's Reese? Reese all the way back. Being scored in the 21st position. Right now, Jeff Bolton's in 5th. Let's see here. That's 16 spots. Jeff Bolton needs one more spot to tie it. He needs one more spot. He has to get ahead of the 10 if he wants to at least tie it. And the 10 and the 52 are side by side right now. The 51 has to drive his you-know-what off to get up there. Coming to 6 laps to go. Bolton behind Ev. What does he do? He can't get a run on him. 09 still leads the 50, giving him pressure. But this is what matters right here. This is the position that will decide who's the champion.
Don't forget about Reese. There might be some lead lap cars still in the back that Reese could probably pass by.
And it looks like he's done exactly that, because now he's being scored, looks like, in the 18th position. Civil gets Evan Outlaw. Outlaw crosses him over.
Here comes Ev in the 52. Goes high. That might bring in Bolton. Ebenezer in the 49 right behind the 51.
Bolton the 51.
Here comes Ev to the inside. What will Jeff Bolton do? Wasn't able to get it in there that time. Could he probably force the issue on a 10?
I think he might get to the inside in turn 3.
Depends on how close he is to the 10 and if the 52 is still there. Here he comes. Here comes Bolton.
Bolton to the inside of Seville. He's going to get the spot. Seville's going to stay behind him.
That's
now
still,
the 51. He has to pass the 52.
Depending on where Reese is, that still might not be Reese's 17th. Still not enough.
At this point, Bolton would have to win. But he's 3 spots behind.
And we're coming to 2 to go. Yeah.
And it looks like no jostling. So this might be the title decider right here. But Super Destroyer goes to the inside of Reese.
Reese still trying to hold it off. He's still within a good gap.
Now he's back to 19th. Coming to the white flag.
Here we go. This could be the decider. Jeff Bolton's still in 4th. Reese is dropping. Here comes Ebenezer to the inside of the 51.
Bolton's going to cover it off. White flag's in the air.
Here we go. Time for the decider.
Reese now to the inside of Exo.
Reese
is for 17th and 16th.
Exo almost gets into the 15. This is probably what Reese needs. Jeff Bolton. We don't know where his status is. He could probably be closing out on top 3, maybe not.
Here we go.
3 and 4 for the final time.
Loading's gonna win.
Jeff Bolton finishes 4th.
He finishes 4th. Where does Reese finish?
Reese is going to finish.
P18. No, 17th. 17th. And I think that's all he needed to do to win the championship. So Reese in the 24 has won the Dogecoin Truck Series Championship. Unbelievable.
The first ever championship in trucks for Texas Motorsports, and that will mean TMS has now gotten a championship in each series in this league.
Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a finish. I think that might have been the most dramatic championship finish we've ever had. And to think that this is just an appetizer for the Shell and Cup series as well. But looking at the point standings, Gaming Freak was 12th, Reese was 18th. So Gaming Freak doing the math here, I believe Gaming Freak would have missed the championship by, let's see, how many points was he ahead of him? He was 6 points ahead of him. So I think Gaming Freak would have missed the championship by 6 points if I have done my math correctly. But Loading wins. And Reese
was able to keep it 13 positions, separated Jeff Bolton and Reese. That gave Reese the championship.
Yep. Reese officially, unofficially, is the champion of the Dogecoin Truck Series. And Texas Motorsports wins their first ever championship in the Dogecoin Truck Series as well.
Where did Manuel finish? I'm just curious now.
Manuel finished 40th. Boy, I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. I don't think I've ever seen in NR 2003 a more dramatic championship decider.
Now here's the thing that gets me. Look at Reese's career in this league up to this point.
Got sacks from Cup, went to Trucks, and
now he's a champion.
Yeah, wins the championship, just like that. I can't wait to see what's to come next season after what just happened there.
Yep.
But in conclusion, that will end off the Season 3 Dogecoin Dogecoin Truck Series season. So Reese has won the championship. I'm Thunder with Connor, and we'll see you next season. Although we are not done yet this weekend. We still have the Shell and Cup Series left to go. So we'll see you then.